Are you ready to get off of autopilot? A lot of us are stuck in autopilot, right? Well, I'm going to tell you today why you need to get off of autopilot and what you need to do instead. All right, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Danny, where we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8:15-ish Pacific Standard Time, bringing you tips, tools, and inspiration to help you become the best lady boss that you were born to be. For those of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Danny. Welcome to the page. I'm so glad that you have stopped by to chat with us today. And welcome replay viewers. Thank you so much for coming in and taking a moment out of your day to share with us. So, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, grab your protein shake, because we're about to get started. All right, everyone. So as you come on in, even if you're on the replay, let me know you're here. And are you on autopilot? Do you feel like you're on autopilot, right? I know sometimes I feel like I'm on autopilot, even though I'm like Miss Productivity Queen, right? I love to get things done, and I'm very organized, very much plan ahead. I still sometimes can get into autopilot. As much as I have worked and worked and worked, it still happens. And I didn't even realize it. And just the other day, it was probably, I think it was beginning of last week, I'm working on this special announcement that is coming up at the end of this live. So stay tuned all the way till the end and check it out. But I've been working on this so much that I found myself getting into autopilot. And so what autopilot is where you're just running. You're just going and you're just working. So let's say, well, let me just tell you my story. So what happened was, I've been so involved and so into this new project, right, that I'm working on. I got so excited about it, and I've only been working on it for 2 weeks now. And I would get up in the morning, do my morning routine, and then jump right into this project and working. And I would work 3-4 hours. It would literally come to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd like look up from my desk and be like, oh wow, I should probably eat something. I should probably take a break, which is completely out of my norm, right? Normally, I'm very much a Pomodoro technique type individual. I don't follow the 20 minutes. I go a little bit longer at 45 to 50 minutes, and then I take a 10 to 15 either walk break or just get up and move and just or just go and do something else. Like I literally step away from my desk. So I'm very much that type of a person, and I've trained myself to be that way. But because this project I'm so passionate about it and I'm so excited about it that I've just been like working that I wasn't taking any breaks. I would get to the end of my day and literally, so what would happen is I'm like, okay, let me just eat something really quick. And so I'd eat something really quick, and then I'd go back to my computer and I'd, work a little bit more before I had to go to my next meeting or before I was supposed to hop on a call with a client, and I would just work, and then I'd get off that, I'd come back home or whatever, and I'd start working again until the family got home, and then I'd have dinner, and then it was like, okay, back to work, and I would get back to work, and I would work until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock or so, and I was so into it that this was happening. When I reflected back, it had been happening for almost a week straight, where I was just in this mode. And what I realized was everything was chaotic for me. Everything was rushed. I was feeling very hurried, very chaotic, very like all over the place, even though everything's very planned out, everything's very strategic in how I do it. But yet I was feeling this way because I was not practicing my normal routine, which is to take my breaks, to take pauses. So this autopilot, we get into this hurried kind of stressful. There's a bit of excitement in it because yes, this was passionate. I was very passionate, and I am very passionate about it. But at the same hand, it wasn't fulfilling me in a way. And so when I stepped back, when I literally like felt exhausted and felt like I don't know what I'm doing at this point, I was spinning my wheels is what I was doing. And I was just in this very frantic state. And so when you're working that way, you are not working smart. You are working hard. And we want to work smart. We want to be smart about how we are doing the things in our day, because the goal is not to do things. The goal is to accomplish. Okay? So when you're looking at things that you're doing, whether you're working on a project, maybe a big project like I'm doing, or you're working on a client's project, or you're working on whatever, even as might be your social media, or creating an account, or creating an email funnel, or whatever, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, you want to be smart and deliberate about the tasks that you're doing and accomplishing, and not just checking off a to-do list, right? I'm all about creating lists and making sure that we're getting things done, but it's the right things that we need to get done. And so because I was in this chaotic kind of feeling and just spinning, I was tired. I was losing my creativity. I was drained, right? I was just so mentally drained because I wasn't giving myself pauses. So what did I do about it? How can you change that? If that's you, if you're doing that, you can spin there for so long. You can stay there. You can actually get really caught up in it and just stay in that mode and really not move forward. So instead of making, bigger kind of giant steps in an upward movement, you just kind of stay here and then maybe move a little and then stay here and then stay here and then stay here and then maybe move a little bit. You're not really moving, and you're not really being productive if that's what you're looking for, right? To be more productive, you're not going to accomplish it that way. Taking pauses is actually making you more productive than it is working for 3-4 hours straight and not coming up for air. Studies have shown this. I can tell you from my own personal experience that I get the right things done, the things that I should be getting done, and not just doing the spinning or the little kind of tasks that are just kind of in the way, right? So what do you do? Well, one of the ways that I do it is there's two things that I want to talk about really quickly. The first one is meditation. Now, even if you just meditate for 10 minutes a day, I'm not saying you have to sit there all day and meditate, because that will not get you anywhere, right? But even a 10-minute meditation where you take some time to really calm down, really be in the moment, be present, calm the mind, calm the thoughts, get clear and get focused, then you're approaching your work in a much more calmer state. So I was doing meditation. I do meditation every morning, 10 minutes every morning, okay? But I was doing that in the morning, and then bam, I would take off and get to my computer and start going, right? So what I wasn't doing, though, was taking the breaks in between, bringing myself back to calm. So I was calming myself in the morning during my routine, but then I'd get all flurried up again and start going really quick again, and then just not approaching my environment in a much more calm and deliberate manner, okay? So what I had to do was stop and say, okay, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Well, first off, I stopped using my Pomodoro, right? My 45 minutes, what I do is 45 minutes of actual work and then take my break, right? I wasn't doing that. I was working 3-4 hours straight. So I was like, okay. So then I looked at my day, went back to looking at my day. I think it's because my energy was so excited and so happy and just driven that I threw my tools out the way and just said, okay, let me do this. But I was able to say, okay, wait, something's not working here. I'm not feeling like I should be feeling or like I like to feel. So I need to bring myself back and I need to see what it is. Knowing that I have these tools and knowing that I'm able to do that was like, okay, like I can do this. I just need to, I didn't beat myself up. I didn't say, bad Danny, right? Like I didn't say that. I was like, okay, what do I need to switch? This isn't working. What can I change? And that's what I did. I looked at my day. In the beginning of every single week, I'd look at my week and then I look at my days, right? Every morning and every night. So I looked at it that night and said, okay, what do I have going on tomorrow? And instead of just looking at it and just kind of getting a sense of it, I actually took a moment and wrote in work 45 minutes this, 45 minutes that, 45 minutes that. I looked at my things that I needed to get done. And I can tell you, the end of that day, I got much more done than when I had been spinning in circles for 3 to 4 hours. I got all these things done and lined up and ready simply because I took the time to say, okay, I'm going to work on this for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to go work on this for 45 minutes. And I took those pauses. I literally got up from my desk, I walked into my kitchen, got some more water or got something to snack on, came back, or I took a walk around the block, or I sat down and read a book that I've been trying to read that is in relation to what I'm working on, right? So I was still working in a sense in some areas, but I was taking myself off of that task and just calming myself down. By taking the walk, I was clearing my mind. By making myself something to eat and just being in that moment, bringing myself back to mindfulness, right? Or even reading the book. Reading your book is you're in a much more quiet and calm state. Those are little things that you can do that I guarantee you will make a huge shift in what you're doing. Even if you have to work on it, maybe a project is going to take you 2 hours. Break it up. Break it up into 2 15-minute segments and work on it. Take the breaks though. Focus in on that. Release all the other distractions, turn them all off, take your 10-minute break and come back. Okay, so that is my challenge for you today, is to take a look at your day. Are you on autopilot? Are you spinning around in this hurried, frustrated, environment or feeling? Are you feeling stressed and overwhelmed? If you're feeling that way, take a moment to just bring yourself to calm. Bring yourself to stillness. Bring yourself into a meditative state if that's what you need to do. Something I would highly recommend that you do, and to just bring yourself into meditation. And there's so many different ways to meditate. My walks are a meditative walk. They're focusing in. It's a mindfulness walk, but I'm bringing myself into this state. I'm being aware of where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm looking at my environment. I'm taking it all in. That is bringing me into that calm state. So then when I come back, I'm refreshed. I'm back and I'm ready to make the next deliberate move, the next deliberate action. All right. So that is your action item for today. Take a look and see if you are on autopilot. And if you are, find that time, even if it's just 5-10 minutes, to bring yourself to calm. All right, so really quick, special announcement. I have been waiting to tell you guys. I told you on Monday that I got this idea. I followed my intuition, and I am launching on July 1st. Are you ready for it? The Empowered Lady Boss membership site. Yay! I know, I am so excited for it. And what it will be is, my business is based on planning. Everything that I do with my clients starts with a plan of action, starts with getting clear and getting focused. And so every month I sit down and we plan out their next month, we plan out their 90 days, we plan out their year, right? Depending on where we are in the year, but we get together and we plan things out. And I have found that has made tremendous movement in their businesses, in their mindset, just by simply planning. And so every month I will be offering in my membership group monthly trainings, monthly workshops on getting clear focus and a plan of action for your month, for your quarter, and for your year. So we're going to do an annual one as well. But for the next 6 months, starting July till December, I'm opening up the membership, and it's only going to be opened up through July, and then it will close, and it will probably not open until January. So if you want in, now's the time to get in. Reserve your spot now. A small deposit is all you need to do to reserve your space. And I'm only offering this to a max of 20 women at this moment because I want to keep it small for the first 6 months because I'm offering some very special bonuses with it. So in this membership site, we will do monthly planning, quarterly planning, and annual planning. I will also be hosting workshops and webinars and in-person trainings, online trainings, and they will all be free to you if you come in right now as I am launching it as a VIP Empowered Lady Boss, because there are 3 levels in this membership. There's Action Taker, Empowered Lady Bosses, and the VIP Lady Bosses. I'm currently only opening up the VIP Lady Bosses, Empowered Lady Bosses, for this 6-month period. And that's because I really want to get these ladies firm in their foundation so that we can start growing even more when I open it up to the next round. So if you are feeling like you're all over the place, like you're on autopilot, that you're spinning in circles with all these ideas, all these plans, and you're just struggling executing, right? You're struggling on what to do, where to do it, how to do it, when to do it. All that I'm offering to you will help you overcome that. So you have a clear plan of action. Whenever I do this, I did this in April, a 90-day planning session with some ladies, and they were amazed at what they were able to accomplish, what they've accomplished already. When you sit back and you take that moment to do it, it makes such a difference. I can't even explain to you the clarity, the focus, the consistency that you'll begin to have in your business when you do this. So that is what I'm offering. I am offering a VIP Empowered Lady Boss membership into the group for 6 months from July to December, and we will have the monthly trainings. We will have probably some weekly focus on a monthly theme. So we're working on one thing at a time, right? And this will be different every single month. The focus will be different, so we're not overwhelming ourselves, right? Because I know that there's sites out there, there's membership sites out there where they're putting out new trainings every week, and every day you're constantly, trying to learn this new thing. Well, this one is all based around workshops that will work as a group together, that will work through monthly themes and topics that we're creating this conversation around. And I'm looking for passionate and determined female entrepreneurs. I'm looking for those of you that are building a business from the ground up that you love, that you are determined to have a successful business, that you are ready to do that. And even if you do have one now and you're feeling good about it, but you know you could be better, you know that you could take it a step up, come on in, because we are going to be challenging each other to get even better. You're going to have support and accountability. And the most important thing that my VIP ladies are getting, and this is so anybody that joins between now and July, you will get a one-on-one session with me every month for 60 minutes. Once a month, we will sit down, we will look at what you need help with, what you need questions on, what you have, what ideas you have that you just need to brainstorm with somebody. I'll hold you accountable to your plan. So if you are looking for somebody to crack the whip on you and say, get doing this, get moving, then come on in and join. I invite you to join, because that is what I do. That is what I do well. I kick people in the butt. I get you moving. I get you focused, and I get you results. That's bottom line, I get you results. All right, so if you would like to join, or if you have any questions about it, I'm just announcing this for the first time. I don't even have a landing page up for you to go check out more information. But if you are interested and if you want more information, I invite you to let me know in the comments, message me, say, Danny, I'd love to learn more about Empowered Lady Bosses, and we'll send you over the information. If you make a deposit, so I didn't tell you the price, right? You're like, great, this sounds all great, Danny, how much is it? Well, I have an introductory price right now that I am offering for $450. So that's $450 for one-on-one coaching for 6 months, for monthly workshops on planning, and webinars, trainings, PDFs, courses, whatever I put out in this next 6 months is all yours for $450. Hello, where can you get that? Let me tell you, where can you get that? So that is the price if you take action, because I love action takers. So if you take action by this Sunday midnight Pacific Standard Time, because that's where I'm at, if you make a deposit of at least $50, you will lock in your space, you will lock in that amount, because I'm telling you, after May, so June 1st, the price is going up. The price is going up. I can't tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Do it now, right? All right, so if you have any questions, again, message me. Let me know down in the comments. Message me. I'd love to work with you and help you get clear, focused, and a plan of action that you feel good about, that you're making moves in your business. You're getting all of that great motivation, inspiration, accountability, support from me and the group, because we're all working together. All right, everyone. So that is my big announcement. Please feel free to share this out with other lady bosses that you think could benefit from this program, benefit from my membership site. Again, I'm only opening up to 20 people, 20 lady bosses. That's it. And then I'm closing it until January 1. All right. So have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And remember to go out, be you, and be amazing. Bye.